The United States Foreign Policy Agency has been proven to be incomplete and uncoordinated. All right, so the United States Foreign Policy Agency has been proven to be incomplete and uncoordinated. All right, now here it says incomplete. All right, now we can all agree that the government, it's always developing. There's always room for improvement. As society changes, so does laws, regulations, and procedures, and what is known as moral. Okay, now it says uncoordinated right here. Uncoordinated. Remember that man isn't perfect, all right, and that's why the government came to be. Right now, the government is ran by man. Okay, and so of course it's going to be not perfect. All right. Now, the thing here is we're not talking about the perfection of the system, we're talking about its uncoordination, all right? And that's because there are many divisions within this government, many subdivisions to those divisions in these governments, all right? That lack communication or just lack some type of central control. And that's kind of why the National Security Council was created. All right, so it can have some form of communication between the FBI, the CIA, the Immigration and Customs Services and enforcements, things like that. Right, so uncoordinated. Let me give you an example here of uncoordination. The United States kind of governs, I don't want to say governs the world, but we do set the standards of power because we're at the top. All right, everyone wants to become like the United States, so we kind of, we set the limit. All right, if you're better than the United States, then you have the best military, the best economy, the best individuals running the economy, best education, so forth and so on. Right. Now, once again, we're talking about foreign policy, right? Uncoordinated. We're kind of at this moment where everyone is looking up on us, right? We are asked from weak states for assistance, all right? Any form of aid, all right? Continuing on, we're still going to discuss about uncoordination here, right? So if one weak state asks us for aid, we're more likely to provide them with the aid as long as it's moral. Okay, well, as long as we see a benefit from it, right? And it's good. There's good moral behind it, right? We're always interested in doing business with other countries because if you aid another country today, most likely they will become future trading partners. So it's kind of like all business at the end of the day, right? We are a capitalist country. Moving forth, still trying to maintain some focus here on the uncoordination. Now, when does this uncoordination come into play? Well, you have this country coming to us for aid, and then you have another country coming to us for aid. All right, and we provide both countries with aid. All right. Now, the countries that we provided aid for, they are enemies. Here we go. All right, so uncoordination. We just provided aid for one country to go against another country that we have been providing aid for, or we just started providing aid. So it's like we're funding warfare. Okay, we're just funding another person's war to go against another person that is getting funded by our warfare. So we look like the ultimate bad guys, yet we're just trying to help out. And this is a lack of communication. Okay, so if we have country A embassy always communicating sensitive information to the White House or to Washington D.C., right? And then we have country B embassy always providing us information, up to date information, and accurate and precise information. All right, we can avoid this this misdistribution of aid, right? And that's kind of why the United States foreign policy acknowledges, or their agency acknowledges, their uncoordination and their lack of communication. You can also even say that the organized this government body is so massive and it's so big that keeping tabs on everything is time consuming, costly, and it's almost nearly impossible. All right, but as we modify the system, computers definitely help out because in one click of a button we can go ahead and inform others way uh, like faster and quicker, instantaneously. All right. And so here we go. So the United States Foreign Policy Agency has been proven to be incomplete and uncoordinated.